Welcome to Fast Stang 444. In the previous game, I lost a late head-to-head, and I knew I would spawn on top of the greenhouse, so I tried to get a vantage point when the game starts where I could overlook the greenhouse area and see drops that are around. When the game starts, I do not see or hear a drop nearby, but I will stay here regardless. I've actually found that sometimes drops will spawn even though you do not see them at this point. And here's a good example of that. That is the direction I was facing when the game was starting, and there was not a drop there. Now there is a drop. So I'll go over here. Where is it? All right. There was one over on the right there as well. I was going over here towards two drops, so let's see what this is. It winds up being a level 2 Porsche Carrera. And there's another drop over at this traffic circle. And this winds up being a game where an online gaming friend, Killergram, is in the game, and watch as this game progresses. It's really uncanny. I get into an Audi S1, and shortly later he does as well. It's coming up yet. I am trying to get into a head-to-head with this vehicle that is coming over. They are in a level 4 Subaru WRX, and this actually was a bit of a surprise of me. I know I had the momentum. There's Killergram there, Audi S1. So I had the momentum, and I was fairly sure that the Subaru WRX was a faster vehicle and was the fastest level 4, but I wind up maintaining most of my lead this entire head-to-head. Watch this. This was actually, I guess, a fair test to see which one is faster. So it could be that the Subaru WRX has a faster road speed and the Audi S1 has a faster off-road speed, and they were just behind me. They actually were gaining on me slightly.
Opponent eliminated.
Here's a vehicle that shows up on the mini-map. So where are they? Okay, they're off to the left here. Let's get into another quick head-to-head. And here's Killergram getting into a level 5 Porsche 911. So that vehicle actually parked and was invisible on the mini-map. I engaged in a head-to-head with them. They were in a level 2 Porsche. So this head-to-head leads southeast, roughly around where I started the game, in the greenhouse area. So I know to get on the highway. We'll just angle lower towards this finish in the greenhouse area. Yes, this is actually really close to where I started the game. I think just on the right on those greenhouses is where I started. I am leaning towards the final arena being in the southeast. And right after I level up, here's a vehicle that shows up on the mini-map. And they come by me. Where are they? Alright, they just passed me. So I will try and get close to them where I can stay on the bridge that crosses this stream, and I do. I know there is a steep bank on either side of the stream. You can see it there, and they wound up going down below there and got hung up. That slowed them down to a crawl. Many head-to-heads have been won and lost on that bridge. I know all too well. I've had some epic failures under that bridge. So let's get over to this finish. And look at this, Kilogram just gets into a level 6 aerial nomad. So watch as this game progresses. It's quizzical that we both started in an Audi S1. And as we leveled up into different vehicles the remainder of the game. And as the game gets later, you'll see we actually do wind up in the same level 8 and 9 vehicles. So I'm just one level ahead of them by approximately a minute. So I am heading away from the progression of the game. Going to be Final Arena 6 or 7, one of the two final arenas in the southeast. So by heading away from the progression of the game, this is a strategy of mine that I can potentially catch lower level vehicles that are on a car drop search or avoiding head-to-heads because they are in a lower or mid-level vehicle. 18 drivers left, so I need 3 more head-to-heads to get into a level 10. Take a peek at these drops on the outskirts of the next arena as the arena is shrinking. I actually had good luck finding high-level drops over here away from the progression of the game, finding level 8, 9, 10 level drops over here. So I will just pause here, checking to make sure I was recording. And look at this. You see that Y-shaped intersection? That tells me it will be Final Arena 7. You see that? And the swamp, that tightly knit group of dirt roads, is outside of the arena. And here's Kilogram getting into a level 7 Ferrari. Alright, here's a vehicle over here on the mini-map. Let's see if I can catch them in a head-to-head. Where'd they go? Okay, here they are. Gaining on them. They are in level 5 Liberty. So my strategy of catching vehicles on car drop searches is effective here. And because of where this head-to-head originates, it will not go all the way to the southeast towards the arena wall. Like going across the stream around that dirt road. That is a flat route. I just need to get through some trees over here. This finish is just down below this ridge here. There's a little gap through the trees. Alright, let's head away from the progression of the game as I am leveling up. So someone doesn't come along and snipe me and get over here and repeat the process. Try and catch a lower or mid-level vehicle that's on a car drop search. And look at this. Kilogram winds up getting into an MG Metro. I'm heading over here to this vehicle that just took an aerial Nomad and engage in a head-to-head with them. Here they are, right here. They make a mistake of heading away from the direction of the head-to-head. I know it will go over to the southeast, actually an east direction. So familiar with this head-to-head. Once I cross this bridge, I know to angle over to the left. There's a clearing through the trees over here. Watch this. Kilogram just won a head-to-head, gets into a level 9 Fiesta. I also am being offered a level 9 Fiesta. So that's interesting, actually. I do not know every single progression in leveling up in this game. I've often wondered if I could figure that out. I would know, actually, which car drop to take early in the game to wind up in a level 10 that is a desired level 10, whether it's an AMG 1 or a Brocky or an Hoonigan RS200. So here I am gaining on this vehicle, so I know I have the faster of the two vehicles. They wisely go into the trees, but they hit a tree there. They are in a level 6 Exoset. It's actually a very quick accelerating off-road vehicle, but I had the momentum going the direction of the head-to-head. If I get a clean run through here, I should be able to beat them fairly easily. I don't. I hit a tree. They gain on me, but they won't get over in time. More trees to maneuver here on the edge of the swamp. So I will get into a level 10.
Opponent eliminated.
Mercedes AMG 1. Great. So I will stay here until the arena shrinks, and this is actually the road that I like to take as I exit in the final showdown. And here Kilogram just won a head-to-head. Let's see what he gets into. A Brocky. So that's interesting. Not sure what dictates how you level up into what vehicle. Is it a matter of what vehicle you're beating? Then that determines what you will be offered. Interesting with how I am almost OCD at collecting data on this game. You'd think I would have all of that for you to share, but I don't. This is the point I actually like to leave for the final showdown, right at this bend in the road.
Head-to-head's complete. Get ready for the final showdown!
This griefer comes along. It actually coincided with when I normally open up the map to show you the point I like to leave from. This is Arena 7. The range of time to leave is 18 to 20 seconds. I will try leaving at 20 seconds. I may find I'm a little early and will have to adjust my speed though. Go away, pesky griefer, go away. Seemed as though I was a little early, so I did have to adjust my speed. Here's Kilogram taking the same exit point. I exit right at 3 seconds. Not with as much speed as I would have liked. 1/2 second remaining on the timeout bar. I'll angle over to the right here. There is a gap through the trees. Usually we'll go to the traffic circle before I angle over, but because I am up against a skilled player, Kilogram, I am taking more of a direct route here. And watch this, I will zero in on this and slow this down. He winds up hitting something here, and all of his momentum is stopped. Finish is just across the highway, so I will go around the end of the pyramid strip, not risking going through a gap through the northern end of the pyramid strip. And I will go left of this bridge. There is a steep bank on either side of that bridge. And now I will angle over towards the finish. Looks like it's over on a bridge that crosses the stream over here, although it's the dry season. It's actually close to where I engaged in my second head-to-head, and I was close enough to the finish for the win. Good game, Kilogram. That was interesting. Us both starting in Audi S1 and leveling up into different level 10s.
Welcome to the secret society of the Illuminati! Oh, shh.
Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video along with all of my videos. And if you've been enjoying my content, subscribe please. Help me get to 1,000 subscribers.